Okay, so we're coming towards the end of the actual modelling proper. What I've got to do is kind of build the mounting that's going to go in here. That will, supposedly control how this thing works. Not really though. So ring, and I'm going to do a connect. Just slide this down a bit. Click OK. Then ring, connect. Slide it down a little bit more. Click OK. And what I'm going to do is, I'll look at this shape. I'm going to select this and this, like so, and just bring them down a little bit. I'm going to do a shift and grab. Just clone them to an object, which I'll call, temp or something. So I can remember to reattach it. It's another one of those amazing non-animatable parts, so just make sure there's no areas that I'm going to intersect that I really don't want to. Okay, and hide, unselect, no, wrong piece, and on hide selection. Okay, now these two should be pretty much the same, so I'm going to design one, and then use that one to design the other one, which is a horrible cheat, but there you go. So, through here, and I'm going to do a connect, like that. Now I'm going to select this polygon and this polygon, and I'm going to do an inset by polygon, then use my scale tool and just bring these in to round about there, like that. Because we're looking at making a piece that, is going to look a bit like it moves, so I'm going to do an extrude on it, like that. Nothing massive. There we go, that should do it actually. To there. Just going to make sure there's enough room for one over here as well, you see. Right, now what I'm going to do is select here and here, and I'm going to do a little inset, then a very small extrude, like that. Now if my inset was 0.258, cancel that, my bevel outline amount is going to be that too. And my height is going to be 0. Then I'm going to do an extrude, like that. Then I'm going to go here, do a very small extrude, then a longer extrude. I'm going to select here and here, do a bridge, select here, do a little extrude, just to there, then grab this part and bring it in. There we go. Right, now selecting all these parts here, let's bring these down, and then select this part here, and bring these down to about there. Try and get the shape right. Just so it looks like it attaches on there, you see. Now what I'm going to do, because I don't want it to come down excessively far, otherwise it'll stop our lovely ship from, being able to land. Let's go there, and I'm going to do a repeat of the bevel I did a minute ago, then a very small extrude, then select here. Must have hit space without realising. To there, just do a bridge. There, do a little extrude, just to that point. Okay, that shape's good. Now I'm going to go down here, grab this piece, do a little inset by group, and a little bevel. Bring the height in a little bit, and the outline down a little bit. just a little bit. There we go. Now over here, do a quick inset here and here, and then a little extrude. I'm going to grab this part and just bring it back to about here. Grab this part and bring it back to about here. Okay, and that's really just about as complicated as our thruster is going to get. Now what I can do is take this part here and here, and I want to mirror it, so I'm going to do a Control I and just delete this side off. Now, can I mirror this? That's the big question, isn't it? Mirror, copy on the y-axis. Click OK. Would appear the answer to that is yes, Chris, you can mirror this, you handsome devil. So I'll just reset selected, convert to editable polygon, select all, Control A and flip, just to make my job easier. Take the original one and attach the copy, unhide all. I could have just used layers, but really I'm not in the mood today, and haven't been for this set, simply because it's a faff on when you're doing tutorials, setting the layers up and remembering to keep the layers set up. Because sometimes you'll record and then you'll stop recording and you won't touch it again for months, you know? Bring it up until it gets to about there. Okay, that works really nicely. Let's attach it back in. Good. Now, have a quick look around our model, and you see these lovely plain bits at the bottom? Well, let's keep them plain. They don't really need adornment because they're probably going to be sunk into the ground anyway. And I'm quite happy with the way that's been. Right, now, what we do need to do, however, is if we look over here, I want to duplicate that. So, I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to wipe out these polygons here. Then if I spin round, I'm going to take this piece and do the same. Be careful that you're only wiping out the polygons you actually need to wipe out, by the way. And then on the underside, I'm going to take these out. Now, for this one, I'm going to take these and grow them like so. Make sure you grow it properly as well. Detach as a clone. I'm not even going to give it the grace of changing its name because it's going to be quicker this way. Right, use the rotate tool. 90 degrees, 3 copies. So shift and rotate 90 degrees. Make sure you've got angle snap on. Right, this is our non-original, our duplicate rather, so I'll get rid of that. Now I'll use the attach tool to attach that, and what appears to be some air for a second. Okay, press F4 so I can see what I'm doing. So those parts are fine. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, yes, but what's inside here? Well, let's find out. Hide unselected. Not a lot, by the way. Hide unselected. Where's it gone? Here. Now, what I need to do is use the create tool. Before I do, I should probably weld all these parts together, though. Just do a quick marquee and a weld. And make it like 0.01, just to make sure that I get the right bits welded. Now, I don't think I can do a cap, unfortunately, even though it would be nice. So, the create tool, good old create, and I'm going to go from here to here to here, all the way up to here, and then back to here. Right, so it won't let me create that polygon for a very good reason, probably, in that it's probably invalid. Let's see if we can use the bridge tool instead. 3ds Max, why do you taunt me so? Right. There's one. My word. There's two. Good gracious. And could this be the magical number 3 that we've all been hoping for? It could. Right, so that gives us this piece here in the middle. What are we going to put here? Very little. It may seem like, you know, a bit of a jip and all, but we don't want to put a lot here because it's going to distract from our engines that we just spent a while building. So I'm going to bring that in. Bring this down a little bit like that. Then bring that into about there. Right, what I can do, if you want to try this and be a little bit kind of we can delete these edges here, 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 and here with the backspace, and get rid of the excess verts. Right, now with this part selected, which is a nice square incidentally, we could do an inset, a small one like that, and a mesh smooth. Like that to get that shape. What I'll do is I'll grow it though first. There we are. That gives us that rounded, almost circular shape. And it's not the roundest shape in the world. And you can either bevel that up yourself like this, or cap it, and then bevel it up like this. To be honest though, it's a pretty poor end to it doing it that way, so I think what I'm going to do for my kind of finale is do that, 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 and that. Why? I don't know. Does it serve any purpose? Probably not. In fact, I think that's even too much, really. Just see, this is what happens when you doodle. You think to yourself, nah, not that either. There we go. There. See? That. That's in the middle. Bah, even that's gay. I know what I'm going to do. I have just the thing. Bevel. Bring it back in, down, bevel. Inset it. You'll hate this. Bevel. Go up a bit. Bevel. Up and out. However, it does lead to nice looking renders. There we go. What is it? What purpose does it serve? We don't know, but it looks nice. Anyway, sorry, that was me doodling for 5 minutes on that section. Right, let's unhide all. And let everything magically reappear again. Press F4 just to get rid of our edges so that we can do our duplication. Now, I've shown you how to use edge checks, I'm sure. So, I'm going to duplicate this 3 times. There we are. And let's give a check over. See? It all works now. It's all came together kind of the way we wanted it to, yeah? You'll notice that these are kind of protruding through the floor here, but we're never going to see the inside anyway. I mean, these back walls are really just for my benefit. If you want to get rid of them that badly, just go ahead. Anyway, I digress. Bring this back, have a look at it. Now, if you want to assemble it all as a single piece object, you can. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, really, this section of the modelling is about done. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next appendices. And in the appendices, we're going to be building some materials and applying them. We're going to be doing a little bit, perhaps, of some Photoshop decalory and applying those. And doing some render stuff to make it look nice. So until then, thanks for watching. See you in the appendixes. Bye bye for now.